my doubts to the edge of my mind, I head down the stairs for the guest seating towards the stage. Huh? This is... About halfway to the stage, I find a booklet on top of the seat that is thick enough to contain about 50 pages. Mountain Aquarium Guidebook is written on the front cover. That's all I see, just a name and nothing else. Whoa. This has a map inside. I suddenly realise that I'm finishing my sentence. Since Minnow has our maps, it's definitely going to come in handy. I'll try and read a little more or keep going. Oh my god, okay. Where are we? Okay. I'll try and read a little more is the good way. I'll keep going, doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't lead to a bad end. Okay, I'll try and read a little more. Let's do that. Thumbing through the pages, I see that it is an introduction to Mountain Aquarium. Other than that, there are bits of trivia about the fish on display, like that Piravuku in the biggest freshwater fish, or that orca communicate using ultrasonic waves. I want to read through this later. Though I don't want to part with the guidebook, I detached a map from it. Not knowing what might happen, I come to the conclusion that I don't want to carry around anything bulky. Okay. Suppressing my desire to sit down and read it, I return to the guidebook to the seat. If it were me, I would be in a bit more of a hurry. Because Hiyoshi-san is going to come through those fucking doors and try and fucking tear us to pieces like he did before, and lick our ass like he did before. I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants that. Can we leave? Staff room. There might be someone there. On weeknights they hold the adult targeted Mountain Aquarium Exploratory Tour. Supposedly shows off the other side of Mountain Aquarium. The expedition pathways that customers are normally unaware of are printed in the guidebook. According to the map, there appears to be a staff waiting area. It seems they don't stop there on every explorer on the tour, but the place itself is printed on the map. If I go there, someone may be there. Looking at the map, I wonder which way I should go as I follow the route. It seems there are two paths to the staff room. The first path is through the passageway I went through earlier. The other seems to be through an underground passage connected to the inside of the shed on the stage. Even though it's labelled as underground, it's more accurate to say it is one floor down. I still don't know how Hiyoshi-san is, so I think I should take the latter path. I'm scared after all. Himeno, where are you? Lowering my defences, these weak-hearted words well up inside me. I mumble them as I step onto the stage. Following those words, anxiety descends upon me. I am right here. Himeno? What? No way, Himeno? I doubt that voice which seemed ready and waiting on me was an illusion. No way, that's cruel, Mayu. Himeno! What? I can hear Himeno's voice, but I can't see her. Where is she? I think as I glance about the stage, Himeno is nowhere to be found. That's right, inside the shed. When the shed at the edge of the stage enters my line of sight, I head for it at double speed. The floor is flat enough that it seems I should slip, but somehow I hold on and move forward. The inside of the shed is as if a waiting area and a warehouse had been combined into one room. The fishy stench is probably from the stains from food used during shows. In the past, I had seen a fish thrown to a sea lion that had caught a ball with its nose. Oh god, what's happening? What? Himeno! What? At the edge of the shed, in a plain metal chair against the wall, Himeno is leaning against the back of in what appears to be a state of total exhaustion. Jesus Christ. Matt, oh god, I skipped it. I have so much to say to you, Himeno, because seeing her face, any thoughts of our argument are completely blown out of existence, whereas I found no form are forever pushed away. The fact that she is alright, all on its own, makes me happy. It's fine. First of all, calm down. Look. Himeno, what's wrong? What the fuck was that noise? May, don't make that face. There's nothing to worry about. I have lots of things to say to Himeno, but my words get caught in my throat. Seeing Himeno... Oh, what is that squelchy noise? That's horrid! Seeing Himeno breathing heavily, my own pulse quickens. As I stand there, forgetting how to breathe, Himeno lays a hand on my chest. Even when she had a cold, Himeno would still come to school with a smile on her face. When she got injured at club, she wouldn't take time off it from gym class. That's why even in this aquarium, I thought somewhere in my heart that Himeno would be fine. If only we could reunite, surely she'd lead with a smile. We'd go home by side, that had been my hope. I'm sorry, Mayu, I don't think I can make it. It's so easy for Himeno's soft complaints to punch me right in the heart. Just that one phrase, I dropped to my knees in front of her. Mayu, get up. I won't, no, because... I shake my head at Himeno's words. I can't remain standing, not while seeing my precious friend like this, hearing her frail voice. Oh! Every time Himeno speaks, she spews white nematodes from her mouth. What? I'm not sure if she's aware of it or not, but the thin creatures that look like mealworms wriggle at her feet. Ugh! With a clatter, Himeno seems as if she might fall from the chair. I support Himeno from under her arm, propping her up. Thank you. Don't thank me, Himeno. What happened? Himeno's body is hot, same as when I had my 104-degree fever. No, higher than that. I'm glad I got to see you again, but I didn't want you to see me in this state. Gross. Unable to finish what she was saying, Kamiko coughs up several nematodes along with some spit. Oh! I don't want to see it, not necessarily because it's weird or disgusting, I just don't want to see Himeno this way. Himeno, let's go to the hospital, we'll eat ice cream, alright? That's probably impossible now. Hearing the words that had fallen instinctively from my mouth, Himeno smiles back at me. Even as I ignore the lie in Himeno's smile, I still become aware of it. It's not impossible. Mayu, it's not impossible. I'll take you to the hospital, okay? So let's go. Thanks that you feel that way. It fills me up. It's not just my feelings. Got it, Himeno? Can you stand? Don't overdo it, okay, Mayu? That's right. I wanted to apologise to you, Mayu. In an attempt to lean to her my shoulder, I take Himeno's arm. She quickly brushes me off. Himeno's hands are shaking. Despite this, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out the keychain. That's... Yeah, by the way, when I thought back to when I picked it up, it most likely wasn't yours, Mayu. I'm such an idiot. You're not. It was because I didn't listen at all to what you said, because I was so convinced you had dropped it, Mayu. Thinking back, she's repeating the same thing over and over. Himeno's consciousness must be getting hazy. Oh, her fucking eyes. Every time Himeno gets choked up, she vomits up vicious sputum and lively bugs. Even so, I can't look away from her. I get the feeling that if I don't look at her face, I will never again see her smile. I don't think I'm being overdramatic or anything of the sort, since I'd never heard of someone throwing up bugs. Here, you take it, Mayu. What, the keychain? Yeah, there seems to be no mistake, someone dropped it. That's why, give it back to them. Give it back? We're going back together, right? Mountain Aquarium is small, surely we'll find them right away, won't we? Jeez, Mayu, you idiot. Can't you tell by looking? There's no way I can go home. No, don't, Himeno. If you say that, it'll come to pass. Himeno places the keychain in my palm, then softly places her hands once more on my shoulders. She moves her hand from there to the back of my head, then with a light feather-like sensation she pulls me close to her. Himeno, Mayu, get home no matter what. That hug lasts only a few seconds, and Himeno lightly pushes me away. I couldn't take it. If I infected you... No, just leave me here. Right at the end of her sentence fades away, her head flops forward. No way, no way. Himeno's body, with her eyes shut and not even one fingertip moving, is hot. Even so, Himeno won't turn her smile my way. She won't respond to my voice. No way, there's just no way. Without a second thought, I hold Himeno. She said I might get infected, but that doesn't matter to me. Having wound up inside her mouth, nematodes crawl about Himeno's puffed up lips. Experiencing feelings of intense denial, I wipe away a nematode and crush it. The murky green liquid remains on my finger. Quickly rub it off on the floor. She's moving? With her chest so close to mine I can feel a pulse. No mistake, it is a heartbeat. Pulling away from Himeno, my trembling hand somehow lands on her left breast. Having sunk into that softness, I definitely feel a pulse going ba-bump, ba-bump. She's alive! Himeno, I'm so glad! Just like that, I forget about rubbing off the filth and sit down. Even with the bugs getting onto her body, as long as she is alive, I think I can work out somehow. I won't even consider the possibility of it not working out. But I can't think of a concrete way to save Himeno. Within my completely blank mind, there's only anxiety and fear. Having slumped more than sat down, a third person's voice reaches my ears. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those words. They aren't supposed to infect humans. I wonder what exactly could cause something like this to happen. If the situation wasn't what it is, I would immediately preserve some of them in a petri dish. What? From behind me, a cold voice interrupts my thoughts. In contrast with the feverish Himeno, that voice clings coolly to the nape of my neck. It is a woman's voice I've never heard. Hi? It's a pity I cannot collect this precious sample. I don't have the luxury of time right now. I must find that child quickly. This music is not reassuring me. My, what a cute girl. What is it? Might you have come to the aquarium to have fun with your friend? Aquarium? This is Madam Aquarium, right? That's right. Me and Himeno. So this girl, she's called Himeno-chan then. The woman looks to be in her 30s, her blue eyeshadow leaving quite the impression. Her appearance coupled with her calm manner of speaking both tell me she must be quite mature. Her light-coloured hair is collected into an updo and her suit is impeccably chosen. Those clothes, could you be an aquarium staff member? Yes, I am Saginuma Riko. This aquarium I am, I suppose, a representative of the director? Like a vice director? A little bit different. It would take some time to explain. More importantly, you should move away from Himeno-chan. Huh? The woman called Himeno by name, with a coatish tone, and gives me the impression of being very forced. Crossing her arms as she looks down at me, the woman narrows her eyes. Would it be easier for you if I use the word infection? You have a wound on your leg, don't you? It's as if the fertility has intensified. And there's probably eggs amongst all that as well. She doesn't appear to be dead, but it's only a matter of time. You can no longer save Himeno-chan. Please, wait a second. It's fine to leave her like that. After I finish my business, I'll take her with me as a sample. Corners of Seginuma's son's mouth widen as she says this. My fear of this woman is even greater than my anger at Himeno being referred to as a sample. Even though someone right in front of her eyes might die, she is smiling. How in the world can she make that face? Because I can't understand. Seginuma Riko-san seems terrifying to me. Please wait. If you're a member of staff, then can't you take me to this building's first aid room or call an ambulance or something? Since Himeno's alive? Seems you care for Himeno-chan a great deal, so try to imagine this. If you die because of her, think about how Himeno-chan would feel. Himeno's alive! Please don't say something like that. I'm begging you, please save Himeno. I'm not a doctor, it's not possible. Moreover, I don't think the rescue workers would want to respond to such a hopeless call. Seginuma's son says this bluntly in a cruel voice. Her voice is colder than the first time I heard it, like water that has frozen over. She can't be saved anymore. Every time those words come from her mouth, my pulse grows louder and quicker. My blood is rushing through me fast enough for my veins to be worn down from within. That's not good enough. Please save her. Please save Himeno. Before I know it, I'm facing her and pleading. However, my desperate pleas are being shattered by her cruel smile. I don't like disobedient children. I also have work to do. Important work that matters. You have work? This place isn't normal. Isn't that something a staff member should get? After fear makes a lap through me, I push aside my emotions. Deeply over my fear and anxiety towards this woman, I wholeheartedly just want to save Himeno. Not normal? So what do you mean? Aquariums also serve as research institutions. The situation itself isn't normal now, is it? I don't understand at all. That's enough. No matter how much time I spend here, it won't help. If you wish to join me, you are free to do so. Free to join you? Seganuma-san, aren't you staff here? Are you saying you don't know anything about this aquarium for nothing but phenomena? I don't understand a word of what you're saying. Are these good things? I'm telling you, I'm going now. If you wish to die along with her, then just sit there staring about like that. Later I'll study you in full as well, though one sample is more than enough. I shudder as a chill runs up my spine, finally able to understand that this isn't a joke, that she's saying she sincerely doesn't care about whether Himeno lives or dies. Wait, please! You've wasted enough of my time. I must hurry and find that child. The last bit of what Seganuma-san says is inaudible. She runs out from the small room on the stage. Being neither harmful nor harmless, that's the type of person she is. Thinking she could point me down the one path that leads away from Himeno and I dying together. Just one phrase I'm thrust down to rock bottom. Uh-oh. Himeno can't be saved. A single phrase bounces around my head numerous times. No, no, no. Turning it over in my head with such frequency, the truth Seganuma's-san has stated becomes engraved upon my heart. I can no longer hear the click-clack sound of her high heels. Instead, what resonates is the sound of drops falling from my eyes. If you're having doubts, then just die. What? Who's this now? Huh? Who? 'Tis a girl's voice much younger than Seganuma-san, around the same age as me, in fact. Turn towards the voice coming from a short distance away from where I'm holding Himeno. Hi? Why are there so many people here now? What is happening? A slender girl who is a little taller than me, with eyes a slightly different colour than Seganuma-san's cold eyes, looks down at me scornfully. Her long hair is tied back, dangling behind her like a tail. She's a bit different from Himeno, but still a girl in fashionable attire. I watch her with cautious interest as she glares at me. What's this all of a sudden? Who knows? I'm just annoyed with you, since I hate people who are so wishy-washy. Wishy-washy? Think I can just show up and know how I'm feeling? I don't know, I'm not interested. I feel irritated at this girl who knows nothing of my circumstances showing up with all of these complaints. Think that Seganuma-san left and now this? She's directing her futile impatience at me as well. The girl is calm but speaking fast, in such a tone I can't go on without saying something back. If you're not interested, then why did you speak to me? More importantly, you haven't gotten swept up in anything dangerous, have you? Who knows? What's with that answer? Just say what you want to say. How mean. When this girl started speaking to me, it raised hope somewhere inside of me. Briefly held out hope that she's talking to me because she knows somewhere I can save Himeno. That's why I began to feel something more than just irritation towards this girl, who has come to kick me while I'm down. That girl's gonna get eaten by bugs and die, right? But parasites aren't all that quick or efficient. What are you... Because it's this man from aquarium, she will die. If it were me, that's what I would think. Because it's this man from aquarium. So if we get her into a different time axis, she might live? Is that what she's trying to say? Oh god, I don't fucking know.